Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my practice stream. Hello, my name is John. If it's your first time here, we are going to be running a daily practice stream. And yeah, I am literally just going to be practicing classical guitar live on the internet. We are currently on like day 800 and whatever, 890, 800 and, where are we? 873. Look at that. That's crazy. So, that's fun, you know. I should be a lot better than I am at the moment, but let's go. Yo, and we got Alan in the chat already. Bro, thank you, dude. Thank you. I saw that you just signed up as a Mujo level channel member. Dude, I really freaking appreciate that, Alan. And thank you for your in-depth comment on the Chacon. You roasted my Chacon 11 video. I appreciate it very much. Like, very helpful feedback. You're totally right. That was, quote-unquote, a practice session, but like it wasn't like as if it's like a professional final recording. But, dude, I'm still proud of it. I'm still proud of where I was able to get that piece. It's not done. We'll come back to it. It's gonna get better. But hey, AP, what's up, man? What's up? And Ta says, early guitar stream today. Yes, dude. Yes, it is. I am alternating. I'm gonna try to start alternating the channels. So a lot of you all know, not everybody knows, that I have a new mathematics practice channel. I'm going to start trying to alternate. Some days we start with guitar, some days we start with math, and we alternate them. I hope that we can get it to where it's consistent and people can expect, like, which days are guitar, which days are math. No promises. No promises there. But hopefully, over time, we'll be able to build a predictable schedule. So, yeah. This is a practice stream. We are currently in the small talk portion of the practice stream. Here's my old recording somewhere here on screen of Fantasia 10. I'm proud of this one. Today we are going to be practicing a bunch of music for my upcoming concert. I have a paid concert coming up on Sunday. Oh wait, no, sorry. My paid concert was last week. This Sunday is my free concert that I'm putting on here on YouTube as part of my journal, as part of my progress journal in classical guitar. So I've been running a seasonal concert, and this will be my spring concert, including some music from Chopin, some music from Villalobos, some music from Regondi, Albeniz, also Andrew York, which is not pictured, but no, your feedback was not too rough, don't worry. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. So let's do it. What shall we warm up with today? Any requests? PR Allen, please let me know. What can I play for you, man? I can save it for a little later when I'm a little more warmed up, but I absolutely want to give you a couple of songs to play. So if you have any requests, dude, let me know. AP asks, how's your day going? It's going well, dude. It's, I'm just getting started, just waking up, kind of stretching, getting ready to practice the classical guitar. Yeah, let's go. So we've got 5 people watching and we got 1 like. Dude, if you hit the like button, it's gonna make the stream better. Like, help me make the stream better for you, for it to be a better show. The more likes we get, the more YouTube starts putting us in the damn shorts feed again, and let's regain that channel momentum that we had a year ago. We had so much beautiful channel momentum, and then I don't know what happened, but we lost it, and I want to get back on track with that momentum that we had. Hey, thanks for like number 2. Okay, so I am just going to warm up right now, just a little bit while we listen to recording. How are the audio levels for those who might be listening? Can you hear my voice okay over the background music? Or should it go up or down? Any special stream on the 1000th day? make it to 1,000 on this channel. I don't know. Ooh, I don't have that piece. No, I don't have Vise's... Vice? Vise? No, I haven't learned any Vise, but out of the music that I play, I don't know how well you know all of my, I don't know how well you know my repertoire, but, yeah, requests have to come from the music that I've learned. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for signing up as a channel member. It means a lot, dude. Play Robert Johnson. No, I don't have any Robert Johnson either. Here's some of the music that I'm going to be doing today. The only one that's missing is Andrew York Andecy. So I can also do Andecy. I can do these. I can do Carcassi studies. I can do a couple of Carcassi studies. I could do some Brouwer studies. Yeah, I've got a handful of music. I've got things like Julia Florida by Barrios, some others. Song for 10 likes. Let's put our little pinned message there. Andrew York to start the day. Of course. No, dude, it means a lot, Alan. Like, that really does, it adds up. Like, if I could get a bunch of people to sign up at Mujo level, like, the Mujo level is like the $5 tier, right? Like, if I could get 1,000 people to sign up at the $5 a month tier, that's a full-time job. That's a great full-time job. Recuerdos, no, I'm not doing Recuerdos. And you're probably thinking of Capricho. Yeah, dude, it's out of rotation for me at the moment, but I'm happy to try Capricho for you, dude, since you signed up as a channel member. Yeah, that Capricho is a piece that I want to be able to play all the time. But let me warm up a little bit first, and then I will absolutely give you Capricho, dude. Appreciate it. Because Capricho is a piece that you should warm up for a little bit. But yeah, dude, absolutely. I'll give you the name right now before I forget. I mean, I'm not gonna forget, but I'll give you the name right now. So for channel members, I will happily play a song. I will take a song request out of my repertoire again that I know. It's better if you request things that are currently active, but this one I think I can play this one today. Dude, this is one of the most requested pieces I have. I'm gonna write out PR Allen 9281, unless you have another way. How would you like me to credit you, dude? PR Allen 9281 or Allen with a last initial? Anything else? Or Capricho is tough. Capricho is not one that you jump right into completely cold. I'll play it in a second here. Do you want PR Allen? I'm going to permanently tattoo you. Allen or PRF Allen? I'm going to go with Allen. PRF Allen looks kind of weird. I could go PR Allen. I like the way that your name... I'm gonna go with your handle. And you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I like your handle. PR Allen 9281. There you go, dude. You're right there. Thank you, bro. Thank you for signing up as a channel member. PR Allen 9281. Thanks, dude. So channel members or super chats. Super chats always get a song request and you get your name tattooed. At $20 total, you get your name on the guitar as well. months as a Mujo channel member. I missed this comment. Indian blues man, do you play blues? Not anymore. You know, I used to play blues, but it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've really played any blues. I have a Brower piece that's kind of bluesy, but it's not really blues. I need to warm up for a second more. Yeah, the ring nail needs just a little touch up. I'm so scared to play for you, Alan. Dude, you are a harsh critic, man. You've got a really good ear as an intermediate guitarist. You've got quite an ear, dude. Now I'm pretty nervous, afraid to jump right in cold for a Capricho. This is a hard one too. Monteverdi meets jazz. Ooh, I don't know that one. Dude. And yeah, as a channel member, I think you get access to those old Nick Cutronio lessons. It was a really great series, and I wish that we had continued going with those. Yeah, it was a really good series. Let's do just a second of touch up on the ring nail. It's feeling very out of shape and rough. Hey, Pajma Bez, what's up, dude? What's up? And yeah, Ta, no worries. It's never expected. Never expected. I'm doing this, for free. Yeah, dude, of course. I'm happy to do Capricho. It's just, I'll need to warm up just for a second first for that one. I'm starting out completely cold. How's it going, Podge? How are you? How are you, dude? Pajma Bez, we would love to have you in a Chris Ladd studio class. Dude, on Sunday is our next group lesson with Chris Ladd, with my teacher. Dude, Podge, we would love to have you if you can make it. You're busy. I feel you. And Alan, you should join us sometime for our open mics. We run them on Zoom on Sundays. And it's kind of a channel member only thing, unofficially. And my teacher, Chris Ladd, who's a phenomenal, amazing conservatory professor, he is showing up for those and running kind of like a group studio class, which is awesome. Alan, are you studying with somebody? Are you studying on your own, or do you have a teacher or anything like that? You should totally join us for those. I think that you would like it. I would love to see you working on that Vise piece with Chris. Oh, you're studying on your own, dude. If you ever want, yeah. Email me, jcpractices@gmail, and I'll put you on the calendar event. Or you can join the Discord. That's another way. Y'all, we have so many regulars here, and we only have 2 likes. Dude, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It helps the channel grow so much. Oh, cool. You love the one that you attended. You'll be there on Sunday. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'd love to have you there. Yeah, so next Chris Ladd's studio class is Sunday. This Sunday coming up. There we go. Now we have 6. Thank you. I understand. I have to remind people because it's easy to forget. I totally get it. I hope you all don't mind if I make some shoutouts for that every now and then. Because, ooh, you're going to a talent show. That's cool. What are you going to play at the talent show? +1 for poi performance. Yes. Yeah. We need... Oh, is it poi? Is that how it's pronounced? Dude, I apologize if you've correct me. Yeah, I remember it's not podge. Sorry about that. Yeah, I remember now. It's not poi. It's not podge, it's poi. Poi mabez, right? Hell yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Stream. You're talking about the recital stream on Sunday, like the concert? Yo, we got Smoker Sick Manias. What's up, dude? What's up? Good to see you. No worries, Alan. No worries. Where are you based, Alan? 3 a.m. where you are might be the UK? Are you in the UK? Yeah. Well, you could catch the VOD if you want to see the concert. Ooh, Turkey. Cool, dude. Cool. Wow, 60K first prize show. Bro, that's cool. Dude, I should be entering some contests. I should enter some contests like that. Like, I think I could win. Right? Don't you think I could win? Come on. Come on. Not like a guitar competition, but like a talent show? Maybe I could win a random ass talent show. You should. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Would love to see that. Me too. Poimabez, bro, do you know that I have been doing these paid concerts with Dorot, with this nonprofit for older adults? I just ran one a few days ago. I just ran one last week, and it went really, 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 really well. Dude, Poi, I was just thinking about Grand Valse, dude. Smoker, yeah, dude, I was thinking about Grand Valse. Hey, Levi, yes, I am here. Levi's like, where's the math stream? What's going on with the math stream? Yeah, I'm gonna start alternating the two streams. I'm gonna start alternating because I feel like I've been neglecting the guitar community who's used to this time slot, but recently I've been doing math at this time slot. So, yeah, I think that's the right way. Of course, when I wasn't there, everything happens. Well, I didn't stream it. I didn't stream that concert. But that's like the third paid concert, dude. I'm a professional concert guitarist. Poi. Dude, Poi, I am a professional concert guitarist. Dude, most people don't get there. Most people never get paid for a concert, right? Probably not. It's already time to leave for university anyways. Okay, yeah. Well, here we go, dude. We're the same, basically. Yeah. All right, bro. Here's the song for you. Man, Alan, thank you so much for signing up as a channel member. Levi, take care, dude. I apologize, I barely missed you on this song. But here is Capricho Árabe for Alan. Appreciate your support. Oh, background music. Thank you. Apologies. Thank you. Dude, that happens all the time. That always happens. Let's start over from the beginning. All right, so it has been months and months. The last concert I ran with this one was last summer. So in July last year, I believe, is the last concert I've ran with this one. So it's been a while. Mr. Code, how's it going? Forgot the background. You played amazing. Well, let's try again. I'm warming up into this piece. This is a hard one to play as the first piece. Here we go. Oh, it went better the first time, dude. Oh well. Don't quit, dude. lots of mistakes, lots of little mistakes, lots of little memory slips and things, but I didn't have to stop other than the background music thing. And bro, for like almost a year away from practicing that to just jump right into it and not even warming up, not even playing anything before. I'm okay with that. I'm very happy with that performance considering that it's been a year since the last time I've touched that piece. Bro, thank you. Thank you again, Alan, for signing up as a channel member. Mr. Code, dude, don't quit. Why, dude, why? No, dude, if you're hanging out here, all right, bro, you are going to make me get on a soapbox about this for a second. If you're hanging out in a stream where there's like a freaking hobbyist, you're watching like an amateur, literally the definition, the technical definition, someone who does this for love, not for money. I'm an amateur. And you're hanging out in a stream watching an amateur practicing classical guitar. Why are you thinking of quitting? Obviously you like the guitar. Obviously you enjoy the classical guitar. Why? Like, dude, no, I'm not going to let you. Bro, I am not going to let you. Why? Why is that? I just find it hard to find motivation to train enough. I like playing, but my progress is very slow because I don't have enough motivation to practice. Then just keep showing up here. People keep saying that they get motivated whenever they come here to the stream. There you go. It's because you haven't been on my stream for months. Keep showing up, and then you'll get motivated again. You gotta surround yourself, actually, like, I mean, that's tongue-in-cheek, that's sarcastic or kind of joking, but actually, truly, like, if you can surround yourself with people who are also geeking out about the same thing that you're geeking out about, you will find motivation because you surround yourself with like-minded people. Hey, what's up, Sudeep? How's it going, man? Good to see you. So, like, for real, no joke, like, if you can surround yourself with guitarists, that helps a lot to get through that plateau. Just work on easier music, most likely. Like, I don't know what music you're working on, but it really is true that there's beautiful music at every skill level. Dude, learn like Andrew York. Learn like Snowflight. Yeah, etc. Yeah, dude, seriously. Watch me, watch Sore Hands, watch other, like, creators, but, like, there's something special to me about live streams, like, and finding community who you can talk with back and forth and get advice. Like, join the Discord, share your videos to the Discord. Heidi is learning this piece, and it's been amazing watching her and her journey, like, learning. Oh, Luna, what did you do? What did you do? Luna? Luna's always... Okay, Luna, you're being cute, but... Okay, so, like, for real, like, just, I don't know, it's probably a matter of you being somebody who, like, looks up classical guitar on the internet, and you see Recuérdose la Alhambra, you see Capricho Árabe, and you see freaking the Chaconne, right? And Asturias. And you're like, that sounds like beautiful music. That's what I want to play. Dude, there's beautiful music at every skill level. Like, dude, get this book. You can find a PDF of it online. This will keep you busy, dude. The syllabus from the RCM system, the Royal Conservatory of Music system. Sign up for this damn thing. Like, take the actual tests if you want to, but really work through this system systematically and start from level 0. Dude, level 0 until level 11. There's 12 levels in total. And at every single level, there's beautiful music, even at level 0. And you can just, yeah, it's not hard to find PDFs these days. It is not hard to find. So just Google this, RCM syllabus, buy it if you can, because it's really nice to have a physical copy. but like there are people who have recorded a whole playlist of all of the pieces from level 0 or from level 1. Like, go listen to those and find the songs that you like. Like, dude, learn the Sore Hands theme song. Like, if you like Sore Hands and you like this stuff, like, learn the dun 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 da da bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. You know, that's Sore Opus 60 number 1. Go learn that. It's nice. It's cute. It's a cute little piece. If you like weirder music like I do, bro, if you haven't already started learning these Brouwer etudes, these are phenomenal. They're so much cooler. They're so much better than the source studies. Like, if you want to learn actual cool modern music, learn some fucking Brouwer. It's beautiful stuff. I'm gonna practice some Brouwer right now because you're getting me on this soapbox, dude. So I don't know. I don't know if that helps at all. It's just, there is beautiful music, and I'm playing easy music, simple music, like the Brouwer studies today, still, even though I'm an advanced guitarist and I can play Capricho Árabe completely cold after a year of not touching it. Hell yeah. Capricho Árabe with no warm-up a year after the last time I practiced it. But I'm still going to go straight from that to Brouwer and Carcassi. Like, dude, there's nothing wrong with this easier music. It's beautiful. It's really nice. I play concerts with this music. Like, it's really good stuff. So, I don't know what level you're practicing at, but, you know, like, there's, no matter what level you are, there is beautiful music out there at every difficulty level. Guitar is not a race to get to the chaconne. And it took me years. It took me a while to realize that, okay? I'm using the chaconne specifically because I saw guitar as a race to get to the chaconne because that's what I wanted to learn. That's what I wanted to play. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that approach. But if guitar is a lifelong hobby for you, like, you're going to progress faster if you're working on the right material. And a teacher, that's the biggest job of a teacher or mentors of any kind. They should be telling you, like, hey, cool your jets, let's work on this piece first, and helping you find the right pieces that are not just easy and good for your technique development, but that are also ow, fuck you, ow! This cat just sliced my thumb open, ow! She's cute, though. Go away. Ow. Yeah, music is a long journey, dude. Now I'm bleeding. Luna. She sliced my thumb open in, like, this spot that feels a little precarious. Oh, well. I'll be alright. I'll live. So, anyways, let me read. Thanks. It means a lot that you care about your fans. Of course, man. Like, really, thanks. I have skill tests in my guitar school. I want to at least complete all levels. This motivated me. You have played Brouwer. Yeah, so if you're in school and you have expectations, so I didn't know, I assume that you're a hobbyist, but if you have expectations, the goal might be to drop out of school. Like, dude, drop out. Just drop out. Don't go to music school. It's a bad idea. Don't go to music school. Save your money. Do anything else. Flip burgers. Dude, do anything else. Make some actual money, but don't quit at the same time. Don't quit guitar. Keep learning guitar without deadlines, without expectations, without, like, the pressure of being able to perform in competitions or something. Like, dude, if you're in music school, drop out right now. Like, do it. If that's what you meant, I agree. Quit music school. But don't fucking quit the guitar. You can keep learning the guitar privately. And I feel very strongly about that. That's the path I've decided to go on, even though I considered going to music school. And I'm very happy I decided not to go to music school. You know? Like, it's... I feel very strongly about that. Depending on where you live, in the United States, it's very different than other countries. Like for us, it's so expensive. English isn't my native language. It's like school where everyone goes at their own speed and skill set. Okay. But is it professional school? Like, is it like... So, there's many different schools. Yeah. If it's like a hobby school, or is it like career? Like, are you... Yeah, what kind of school are you talking about? Like, it's... Here's the thing. You need to decide if guitar is your profession or is it a hobby, okay? Guitar can be a hobby. For me, I've chosen very clearly that guitar is a hobby. I don't want to make my primary source of income from the guitar. But if it's your hobby, dude, that doesn't mean you shouldn't take it seriously. Like, I take my hobbies very seriously. I want to be the very best at the hobby. You know, like, I want to be as good as I can get. I want to be as good as somebody who went to a master's degree, you know, and studied and got a master's degree. I want to be that good. I want to be able to put on paid concerts that people are willing to pay for because I'm that good. But it's still a hobby. Now, one of the benefits here is that if it's a hobby, a competitive hobbyist, yeah, kinda. One of the benefits here is that if it's a hobby and you just care about getting good in your lifetime, you have 20, 30, 40 years to get really, really good. You don't have to cram getting really good in just 4 years, right? That's like the standard professional school approach. You have to get really damn good in 4 years, or you're not going to make it. But like, if you want to just get good in your lifetime, like, I'd rather get good over 40 years, like 40. Get good over 40 years, study privately, take the slow path, and don't just jump right to the hardest music ever. Take the slow path and enjoy the process. Like, don't worry about not progressing fast enough and stuff like that. Like, you have option to seek to be professional or just plain hobbyist. There you go. I can be there as long as I want to. Well, then there you go, dude. Like, I mean, yeah. Just don't quit, dude. Don't be a quitter. You want to be a quitter? No, dude. It's such a wonderful hobby. Like, what else are your hobbies? Most people's hobbies are TikTok, dude. Most people are scrolling TikTok or YouTube Shorts. And, you know, like, which hobby would you rather have? Classical guitar or TikTok? Like, if you quit the guitar as a hobby, what else are you going to do? What other hobby are you going to do that's better than the guitar? I can't think of very many. And the piano doesn't count. Piano sucks. I'm just joking. Professional short scroller. Yeah, you could become like a critic of YouTube Shorts. Yeah, and like give like deep literary analysis of YouTube Shorts. Sure. Banjo. Okay, banjo counts. Banjo is definitely cooler than classical guitar, but piano? Dude, do not quit the guitar to learn the piano. That's a step down. Banjo, okay. I'll grant that banjo is pretty cool, pretty damn cool. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that helped a little bit. Yeah, short story here, dude. Freaking find some community, man. Find some community. I offer a community. It's totally free. discord.jcpractices.com. But then there's other communities out there too. You've got the comment section in Sorhan's videos. You've got things like the comment section of Beatrix's videos, the comment section of Brandon Akers' videos. You got my live chat, you got my Discord. All of those people have Discords too, you know? Like, find community, bro. Find community. And don't quit. There. And it sounds like you've got a school. So, keep showing up to that if you want. Maybe your teacher isn't very motivating for other reasons. Maybe you don't like your teacher on a personal level. Maybe you just don't like their style. Maybe you need a different teacher. I don't know. Hi, you're so cute. JC's a philosopher as well, technically. I got a minor in philosophy. Do you get to call yourself a philosopher if you have a minor degree in it? You forgot mathematician, AP. That's a big one. That is actually my identity right now. I am a mathematician. I'm trying to teach freaking high school kids math. That is my life goal right now. My new life dedication is teaching math to kids and on the internet. So, good little moment to plug my math channel. The best philosophers had no degree, so I'd consider you qualified. Yeah. YouTube.com/@JCPracticesMath. New channel. If anybody wants to, if I'm not live here, I might be live there. And you might be able to find me there. Interesting. Yeah, if you like your teacher, it just sounds like the school structure then might be the issue. Like you like your teacher truly loves guitar. It might be the fact that the school is trying to prepare professional guitarists. Just take it at your own pace, but find a way to build structure for yourself. Like as a hobbyist, I think it's very important to find some way to have structure. I'm working toward a concert every 3 months. Every 3 months, a concert. That's an ambitious kind of target, but it used to be like every 6 months or something. And before that, it used to be my RCM exams. But I really like the Royal Conservatory system. You can go through a graded leveling system and just take your time and enjoy it and play for other people. Find ways to play for other people. Share videos in Discords. Do I consider composing? No, not at all. No interest. Maybe arranging. Maybe making my own cover songs of existing music. But no, not really. Not really. All right, well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to rant for 20 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. Good luck. I gotta go now, but thanks, really. This opened my eyes. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for asking about my thoughts on that. But, who am I? I'm just an amateur. So, I hope that helped. Alright, we are 45 minutes in and I haven't even started. I actually literally haven't yet started. That's okay. What do you all want to hear first? Yeah, dude, Tigran stopped by 2 or 3 weeks ago. He stopped by and it was really nice to chat with him. And he was like, "Yo, I've been so busy, but I'm gonna start showing up." Yeah, background music is on. Thank you. Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna start showing up more often here. I'm gonna become a regular again." And then, I guess life has been busy or something. Yeah, people just go in and out of season of regularity here. Kind of sucks because sometimes I'm just like, are they still alive? What's going on with those people? They used to be here every day, and now, oh, that person's not around anymore. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's play some Carcassi studies and keep warming up. No, Brower. Brower's so much cooler, dude. I don't like Soar. I'm okay with Carcassi. Brower is so much cooler for simple music. Let's do some Brower. Hell yeah, Ta. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's just a challenge of streaming, of the entire like format, the genre of streaming, because like if I don't happen to if my schedule doesn't happen to line up with your schedule, like if I'm sleeping while you're streaming, I'm never going to watch a stream because I'm asleep. It's 3 in the morning for me. It's a challenge. It's a hard, you can't really, there's no solution to that, I think. So for those where it overlaps really well, like you're doing your hobby, I'm doing my hobby, it works out really nicely. Luna, stop being a psychopath. What's going on? Luna, calm down. Yeah, it's like, for me, honestly, when I listen to that era of music, of classical music, it sounds very formulaic to me. It sounds kind of. This is just me being uncultured. I'm completely uncultured here. I don't have a music degree. I haven't properly studied music theory and music history well enough to have a cultured opinion here. But to me, classical music just sounds really samey. It all sounds like very kind of formulaic. Dare I say slop? Dare I say formulaic, kind of in the box, color within the box, follow classical harmony. It's kind of, highbrow slop in a sense. I'm going to get canceled for these opinions someday. But it's, it kind of sounds like slop to me a little bit. It's just too color within the box, like not experimental enough, which was the point, right? Wasn't that the point of the classical era? Like we found these set of rules that worked really well for music. And that's not, I don't know. I'm just jealous. I don't get it. I don't get classical music the way that other people do. And that's fine. Here we go. Power 2. Zombie, classical era is still better than whatever the F atonal music is. See, I come from experimental music. In my teen and 20s, I listened to the most experimental shit. Like the weirdest, like noise music, like Wolf Eyes or Meersbau. and like lots of weird experimental noisy shit. So to me, like with like little structure, like some of that stuff has just very little structure and it's just noise. um so to me, atonal music is quite familiar in some sense. It's like, oh, this is like Meersbau or something. Like, I like this. Like, this is so strange and weird. I love this music. I'm more interested in atonal music than classical, personally. But that's a taste thing. For some people, it sounds like noise, and to me, I'm like, yeah, that's why I love it. It sounds like noise. So here we go. Number 5 and then number 6, and then we're going to move on to some semi-classical. Why? Wait, what do you... Okay, Chill Lo-Fi Lab says... Okay, alright, well, take care, man. Yeah, I don't think classical music... Like, okay, I will agree 100%, 1,000,000,000% that classical era music is dead. Yes. Classical music is dead in the sense that we've been talking about classical for the last 10 minutes. Classical music is so boring to me, bro. Like, it is so boring. It is so dead. There's no life in it. There's no new music coming out that is truly classical music like Mozart. I mean, maybe there is, but it's mostly coming out of ChatGPT because it's like very formulaic and everything. But there's like modern art music, like stage music. Like this kind of stuff is not what I call... This is like art guitar music. Like classical music is such a weird term. So I don't know. If you call this music dead, if you think that this music is dead, I disagree. This music is still relatively modern. It comes from the 80s and like Ozzy Osbourne covered Number 6. Like, dude, Ozzy Osbourne's style of music is not dead, right? So it's, I don't know. I agree that classical music is dead, but art music is not. Like, concert music, or, there's not a good term. Like, there's just not a good term for it. But, yeah, I don't know. You can unsubscribe if you want to. It's, nice knowing you, I guess. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so this next one, Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads covered this one on Diary of a Madman. So this one is literally a metal song. Anyways, either you enjoy it or you don't. I actually literally don't care. The other thing is, we have to separate uh, composing music versus performing music. Because performing classical music is never going to die. Because it's always super difficult. It's still an athletic thing. Like, there's an athleticism in being able to play that music. It is, and human nature, like, we love watching athletes. We love watching athletes throw baseballs up and down a baseball field. We love watching people running really fast. I love watching people play instruments. And it's just like, wow, that took a lot of time to be able to do something like that. So performing Mozart's music is never going to become less interesting. That's never going to die. In fact, I think it's going to become more interesting because the flip side of this is that composing music, I could see an argument that composing music is dead. We've solved it. We have Sora. We have ChatGPT. AI now can, in a moment's notice, in a minute, generate a good, passable commercial music. You know, AI can now generate really good music. We don't need composers anymore. New music is dead. Art music lives on. Like, we will still, as humans, as artists, want to make new human creative output, but slop music, stuff that just sounds like other music that's commercially successful. That's done. We've solved it. We built the machine that now can compose all music, and it can make classical music really well. But performing music is never going to die because people have found that music interesting before. They're going to continue finding that music interesting moving forward. And if anything, it's going to be like, damn, you can't vibe code that. You can't prompt ChatGPT to be able to play tremolo on the classical guitar. Like, ChatGPT doesn't help at all with that. Like, like essentially zero. Maybe there's some way that you can use it, but not really. There's athleticism in it, and athleticism is only going to get more interesting as AI changes everything. So, Erno Kallman, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. But, like, dude, lo-fi? Like, for somebody to say that, like, classical music is dead and their name is lo-fi anything? Dude, lo-fi is the most generic, formulaic, solved music. Like, okay, AI is pretty good at making classical music. It's phenomenal at making generic lo-fi music. Lo-fi music is if anything is dead, I'd say that is the most dead form of music I can think of. Actually, there's that music is solved, completely solved. Unfortunately, because I like lo-fi music. I actually do like that style. I like that sound. I love Nujabes, for example. I mean, it's not really lo-fi, but like Jay Dilla, Nujabes, like that kind of like early proto lo-fi music is so good. I love it. Lo-fi hip hop is phenomenal, but now it's very generic and formulaic, and ChatGPT can make it really, really well, and it's indistinguishable from human-made lo-fi music. So that music is solved, unfortunately. What's up, Erno Kallman? How are you? Anyway, so hot takes stream from John today. Apparently, today's just me giving lots of hot takes. Let's do some Regondi now. And let's actually practice. So let's set a 30-minute timer and practice for real. I apologize, everybody, if any of these hot takes are getting too spicy. Please do let me know. And Diaz, I'm curious if you wanted to expand on your comment, and that, kids, is how we got Trump for president. Is it because Chill Lo-Fi Labs doesn't appreciate classical music, or something else? Was it something I said? I hope I didn't offend anybody. Yeah, I have a tendency still to use A. No worries, JC. The universe tests us sometimes. What part? Codes, you got it. Dude, I've been playing music. I haven't even started practicing yet today. I practiced for like 3 seconds just now. Let's do it. Here's Regondi Etude 5. Bro, thank you for the 10th like. Let's get to 20. problem with your use of the word solved. Haha. I know. It's these. I do not even agree with my own statements in this stream. So there's my infinite shield. I get to always walk back any of my statements by just saying I don't even agree with myself. So don't take too much offense. Amazingly clean. Was it? Dude, I think you're being sarcastic, Alan. There were a lot of issues in that. Oh man, yeah, we got to work on this one. We got to work on it. But, dude, a major claim that I have here, for those who don't know this, haven't heard this again and again, give us the lick of the day, my good man. You got it, dude. You got it. It's this right here. This is the lick of the day. Line 1 of this piece. Bro, exactly. So I was going to finish that thought. Don't worry, I didn't just completely lose it. I think it was pleasant to listen to. That's it. That's the whole thesis of my entire channel, of everything I'm doing here as a hobbyist. Dude, if I were a regular professional going to music school, I would not be playing this. I would be embarrassed. I would be ashamed to play this piece like this and share it on the internet, permanently available for people to watch. But dude, that's the wrong attitude. That is the perfectionism of the traditional gatekeeping academic system, where you have to be the very best in order to make it, because there's just not enough money in classical music. You have to be the very best, otherwise you should quit and you should do something else with your life. That is so ingrained deeply into the culture of academia. But you don't have to play to that level. You don't have to make money off of classical music. You can play classical music for fun, for yourself. And just because you're playing as a hobbyist doesn't mean that you shouldn't share it with other people. I think very strongly that the moment that you can play a piece and the other person enjoys it, as long as they enjoy it overall, it's a successful performance. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be perfect at all. As long as the other person doesn't regret listening to it, then it was a success. And that's great. Focus on that. Develop the skill of performing for other people, which so many people don't develop. Develop that skill at the same time that you keep aiming for better and improvement. I'm never going to play this piece perfectly. That's an anti-goal. But I do want to keep getting better at it. I want to keep improving at it. But as long as I can play it and the other person enjoys it overall, I think it was pleasant to listen to. That is the whole idea. That's everything. So thank you for saying that. Because, yeah, while I played that, I was like, dude, this was so sloppy. This was super sloppy today. That would be my question after every performance. Do you regret listening to me yet? And that's not a bad idea. You could use that as a measuring stick. Okay, well, if you don't regret it, then I'm going to work on some harder music until they regret listening to it. And then you're like, okay, that's how hard the music should be. I can't play that one, but I'll play everything else. But yeah, it's just get performance experience and play for other people. It's so motivating. People will lose motivation because they're aiming for perfection before moving on to new music, or they're aiming for perfection before they share it with anybody, and then you lose motivation and you quit and you do something else. You fill out Excel spreadsheets or something and never play the guitar again. That's a mistake. You can play for other people and they will enjoy it, even if there's mistakes. And dude, that attitude is not taught in academia. It's just not at all. It's just not. And that's something that I feel like I'm fighting in some sense. I'm not afraid to not just put out imperfect recordings, but do it live. I'm doing it live. You're going to hear a lot of imperfect recordings, but hopefully you also see me practicing intelligently and improving over time. Like, if we compare a recording from this year versus last year of the same piece, hopefully we see that it's improving over time. Most of the time playing Wonderwall impresses non-musicians quite effectively, so maybe we should be playing Wonderwall. You need an intersection of music that you like playing and music that other people like listening to. And for me, I don't mind Wonderwall. I don't mind listening to Wonderwall. It's a good song. I like listening to Wonderwall, but I have no interest in playing Wonderwall. I have negative infinity interest in spending my limited time learning that song on the guitar. So it turns out that some of the music that I want to play, other people also want to listen to. And YouTube is helping me find people like that. And if I can say one last sentence in this, is that just because you are taking this approach that I have doesn't mean that I'm not striving for perfection. I'm still aiming for perfection. I'm still trying to play these pieces as well as possible, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't perform along the way and enjoy playing for other people along the way. And I fully accept that I will never reach perfection, but I want to work in that direction and get as good as I can, recognizing that I'll never get to perfect. And that's the whole idea. That's the whole point. Difference, footstool versus ergo play. I use a SageWorks. I like it a lot. It's easier on my back and my leg if you're sitting for long periods of time. I'm glad. I've gone back and forth. For a period I was using a footstool. I'm glad that I went back to the support. I like the support a lot. And the SageWorks is my favorite. use, by the way? Do you use the footstool or ErgoPlay, or you hate making micro adjustments after installing the magnets? Yeah, but you can make micro adjustments. It is hard to move the magnets in the guitar, but you can make micro adjustments on the thing itself. Like you can click, change the tilt. You can like adjust up and down. I don't know. None of them are perfect. They all have issues. They all have different challenges. We have not solved footstools yet. Ooh, you use a footstool. Definitely interested in my setup. I like the magnetic support. I used to use the cushion, and I liked that a lot. I did like that. Yeah, the cushion was really, really nice, but I use a dinarette. Luna, stop. What was I gonna say? Oh, guitar lift. Yeah, guitar lift is okay. For me, it was too finicky. This is a very personal decision. Everybody has a different preference. I have a guitar lift. I went back to the Sageworks. Yashika, what's up, dude? What's up? I've been okay. I've been up and down. Dude, midlife crisis, existential midlife crisis, still going crazy right now. But overall, same old, Just midlife crisis is going crazy. But at least we have this cat. At least we have this cute cat. Look at this good cat. Hi, Luna. So, how have you been, man? What's up, Yashika? Dude, do you know about my math channel? Yeah, it is pricey. It is a pricey option. The guitar lift and the Sageworks are both fairly pricey. I feel like I got them for like 100 or 150 though, not 200. Could be wrong. Yeah, Nizam uses the footstool. Yeah, footstools are just way more affordable, and dude, so many people played on the footstool, like Segovia and David Russell, and so many people. Ooh, you're hearing about the math channel for the first time. Let's go. Yeah, I have a new mathematics second channel. It's also a practice stream. It's the same thing, but practicing mathematics live on the internet, because I don't really want to edit videos. I would rather do the actual thing, Like I'd rather actually get better at math and guitar. So yeah, I geek out a bit about practice channels. JC practices math. The second of many to come. And it's been blowing up. The reason I'm bringing up is that channel is growing so fast. It's already, this month did better than any month ever with this guitar channel. Like more than 300 subscribers in 1 month. I'll go check it out now. Hell yeah, dude. So that might be why you haven't been here. I've been, usually I've been streaming at this time on the math channel. Today I'm swapping them. So I'll be switching over to math after the guitar stream. But Yeah. Many of them don't like the hassle of supports. Yeah, Chris uses a footstool. Chris uses a footstool and he prefers it. But man, I don't know. If you can get used to the footstool, it helps with your posture and prevents back injury and stuff like that. Um, yeah, dude, Yashika, you might like it. I'm studying linear algebra, but now I'm starting to add in calculus and representation theory. So some high school math and some graduate level math as well. And part of the reason I'm mentioning all this is that right now that's my career goal. I want to teach math. I want to just be a public school math teacher, public or private school, it doesn't matter, but like high school math teacher. And it's kind of nerve wracking. It's kind of nerve wracking, but it's growing really well. And right now I'm just immersing myself in the world of math again, which is really nice for me. I studied math in my undergraduate degree 20 years ago. 15, yeah, 15 to 20 years ago. Whew, okay, let's get back to it. Regondi 5. So I'm working on memorization right now. Oh, you were good at it, but then why do you hate it? Why do you hate it if you were good at it? Usually people hate it if they're not good at it. Bro, I think that I could show you some really cool stuff. If you ever catch me live, I'm passionate about math and especially to try to convince people that there's some beautiful stuff that they've never seen before. That's easy, that's simple. I could show you beautiful math that you would find interesting at any level, I think. So, you're always down for new things. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My memorization is rough on this. Here we go. Perfect numbers. Yeah, dude. What are perfect numbers? They're the sum of perfect squares? Is that right? Ooh, horrible math teachers who spanked you. Dude, that's horrible. That's awful. Are you serious? Yeah, that's not how I would teach. Oh, a perfect number is a positive integer equal to the sum of its proper positive divisors. Nice. Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah, I don't feel like I have learned enough about why those are interesting, but I know I've seen some homework exercises about them. Yeah. this? Hey, take care, Ta. Great to see you, bro. Great to see you. See you later. And of course, yeah, it makes me honored that I can inspire some people in small ways. Thanks. All right, okay. Memorization is coming along. I feel like this piece is very risky to do memorized on Sunday, but it's coming along. Mm. Do you think all good guitarists read their music versus memorizing? What do you mean? Uh, some guitarists will play from the music forever, and like David Russell plays from the score on stage. I mean, there are pieces that he memorizes and plays memorized as well. You don't have to. It's not like as if it only counts if it's memorized, if that's what you mean. Um, yeah, like I play some concerts. I want pieces to be memorized. Some pieces I want to play from the score. I think that you can get to a deeper level with a piece if it's memorized, though. When it's memorized, you can get to a higher quality level, I think. Um, and this is a piece that I want to get to the highest possible quality level that I can play it. But then, like, Andecy, I don't know if I'm going to try to memorize Andecy. I see, right. Yeah, I mean, I would say that the traditional way is that memorized is better, though. Memorizing is better than playing. Like I think if it was equal, like if it didn't cost anything for me, like in terms of time and whatnot, I would always play memorized if I could, but it takes more work usually, for most people. But I know that for some people, reading is very difficult, so they memorize, and that's good. That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with memorizing, but it takes more time usually. Yeah, I feel when I'm playing from the score in a performance, it's risky. Somehow it's like riskier because if I lose my place, then it falls on the ground. Like it all just falls apart because then I don't know where I am in the score. Like if I'm like going back and forth between focusing on my fingers and totally immersed in the music and then going back to the score, you can lose where you are in the score. It's fairly hard, I think, to mix the two. Yeah. Yeah, reading is a skill that takes a lot of practice, a lot of time. You want to develop it if you want to be able to learn more pieces quickly. Um, like some people can sight read music really well. Like Chris can sight read my music, and it's amazing to me. But it takes me a long time to learn. Ah, dang it. Okay, that part needs work. Yeah, I think that's what we call sight reading. Like at first sight, playing at first sight. The RCM exams include sight reading as part of the exams, which is I think pretty cool. Like my sight reading skills are okay. They're not great, but I've worked on it. I can definitely sight read decently. Uh, I think I got full marks for the last couple of exams. I got full marks on sight reading. So yeah, it's a skill, just like anything else, and it takes time. It takes time to develop. That's not it. of progress. That's a bit over 30 minutes on this piece. Let's take a break, and then I will be back, and we will practice most likely Chopin. Probably Chopin, maybe Andecy. Maybe we should do some Asturias as well. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll practice something else in 5 minutes once we're back. So, hope you all enjoy. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. BRB.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Hello. Welcome back to my stream. If anybody is new, my name is John. I am a practice streamer. Let's get back into it. What shall we practice next? I want to practice... If I'm going to be honest with you all, I want to practice some Asturias. Let's do some Asturias. So yesterday we did a lot of dotted rhythms on Asturias, on the Asturias triplets. I want to resume that work, but today we're going to use the alternate rhythm patterns that Chris has shown me on this one. So it's a little tougher. 30 minutes on the clock for Asturias. Namaste. What's up? How's it going, Wildflower? What's up? One E and two E and one E and two E, one E and two E and one E and two E.
how does this work? 1E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. I think that's it. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. Is that right? Play Aria Math. What is that? How's it going, TGMC? How are you? I'll play a song once we get to 20 likes. 20 likes for a song. So, if you want to hear a song, just hit the like button. I will happily play a song once we get to 20. How can we make melodies? I don't know anything about composing. I'm not a composer. How does this work? 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. Is that it? 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and excuse me. good sound. Come on. Where is my capo? Where is my capo? I don't know where my capo went. That would be what we are practicing. One E and a 2. 1E and a 2E and a 3. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 1E and a 2E. exactly the rhythm that I was taught. I want short, long, 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 short, long. I find that super hard to do with a metronome. I'm going to use those rhythms. I think that they're helpful, even if it's not exactly the ones that Chris pointed out to me the other day. Nope. I'm kind of alternating between long and short on that one. Wait. That is the one that he taught me. So it's long, long. Well, guitar stream is falling off a cliff. That's okay though, I guess. Small cliff. Yeah, it was a small cliff to begin with. Yeah, you're right. It was already a small cliff, and now it's fallen off of that. Oh well. That felt better. I do feel like we're smoothing out that gallop that is in here. Hey, what's up, Ulysses? What's up? I just saw your message. How's it going, Ulysses? I need to bring out the index finger. Or lighten the middle finger. I could use Snowflight. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I think it's getting a lot better. I'm convinced that part of it is the thumb travel. Because the thumb has to be going from this double stroke. I hear it coming across correctly, personally. Do you hear it, Gallop? I mean, there's an emphasis on M that's coming out. Like, I is not speaking as clearly. I don't know if or how I can fix that, like the accenting, but the rhythm is there. Like, I don't hear myself wobbling. I could be wrong. Think it's the left hand in some parts. Around there, I start hesitating because the left hand is just super hard. to use a lot of the tip joint for thumb. I don't know, man. Some people are roasting me, insulting me a lot for it. I don't think that you're supposed to, but I do. It's just how my thumb works. You probably shouldn't mimic me. Yeah. I don't know, dude. It doesn't get in my way. But you're not supposed to. It's not normal. You'll see that I am also moving from, like, you will see that my thumb is also moving from the large knuckle. That's the most important thing. If it's stationary there and I'm doing this, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. Your thumb works correctly. Mine doesn't. I don't know. I'll ask Chris about it. Somebody left a comment today saying that it's nasty, that Chris needs to teach me how to use my thumb properly. It's nasty, and I will never improve my technique until I fix it. I don't know. Chris is not fixing my thumb. He doesn't think that it needs to be fixed. So y'all are making me so self-conscious about my goddamn thumb. Yeah, you're asking that Diaz on a day where I'm already just in like a super down mood about it because of comments on my videos. People are insulting my technique all day long today. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a few subs today. One more like, and I'll play a song if anybody wants a song. When we get to 20 likes, I'll play something. So I see 19 right now. We just need one more. If anybody wants to hear a song, this is your chance. I wouldn't stress it. Can't work on everything together. Yeah, I think that it's not an issue. I think if it was an issue, Chris would be focusing on it, and he's not. So therefore, I think it's not an issue, and I think that some of the people who are commenting on it and insulting it and saying that it's nasty and that I need to quit the guitar, they can go fuck themselves because they don't know what they're talking about. Not you. I'm not talking about you, obviously, but... What's up, Garagon? Good to see you, dude. Alright, let's try Regondi 1. I want to get Regondi 1 from memory on Sunday, so this is going to be a little risky. I might need to stop and look at the sheet music, but let's try it from memory. Some might wriggle in weird ways, but at least I can play Regondi 1 from memory. Fuck yeah, we did it. Little slip in the ending of the second page. I think it's like around line 5 or 6 in the second page. So let's try to find a spot that's close to it and practice for just like 5 minutes. Let's see. I was so close. So, dude, I was super close. I fixed the problem that happened during the playthrough, but then a different problem came up. So we're close. Ah, there he is. This is a closer starting point. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, all right. Close. Hell yeah. Getting better. What comes before that? Thanks, Tiffany. Appreciate it. Thank you for the claps. I'm trying to memorize this piece right now, so I'm trying to find spots that I can start from. Let's see. How does the second page even start? How does the second... Oh, geez, how does it... Aha. There we go. Yeah, it starts like this. going to be a better place to start from. There it is. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. There it is. We're making progress. Page 2 has been harder for me to memorize than page 1 or 3. Maybe I just put less time into page 2. But page 2 is feeling better right now. Page 2 is getting better. Page 2 is getting better, everybody. Okay. Today's been a long guitar practice stream. I don't know why. I'm putting this much time into this hobby. It's insane. It's insane. It's self-destructive. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why? I know why. It's because I have a concert on Sunday. So, concert on Sunday, everybody. Live concert Sunday, 8 p.m. ET, here on YouTube. So, I hope to see you all there if you can make it. Should be a grand old time. As always. I should make posts about it too. I updated the thumbnail. I think that the thumbnail looks a little bit better than it did yesterday. So if y'all want to pre-register for that concert, it's right there. Completely free. Not channel members only or anything like that. I thought about making it channel members only. Maybe I should. But I could make the event channel members only because I'm getting some freaking haters recently, and then make the VOD available to everybody. I could do that. I've got to start valuing these concerts, you know? People are paying for them, so it doesn't feel right to give it away for free if other people have to pay, right? I think I may have just convinced myself to make it a channel members event. I might have just convinced myself of that. Okay. Let's take a short break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. BRB. Thanks for watching. Be right back. Here is my winter concert from a couple of months ago, from January. So, hope you enjoy. Be right back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my practice radio show. Apologies if I missed y'all. I see a couple of comments from the break. What's up, JDL? What's up, Tom Crossley Music? Good to see you both. Thank you for tuning in. So there's a break. We were practicing Regondi, and we were practicing Asturias. So let me log some time for Regondi 1. I already logged some time for Regondi 5. That's why I said Regondi twice just now. That was on purpose. So let's put some time into Mujo, my app, for Regondi 1. Add time. We got 30 minutes in on that one. Now, what else? We could work on some Villalobos, I think. Let's do some Etude 1 for 30 minutes. How's it going, everybody? I see we got a few people watching now. That's awesome. 30 likes and I will play a song. So we're fairly close. We're at 23, so not too far away. Yo, the Tim Bunn, what's up, bro? Tim Bunn, I hope JDL didn't. I hope I didn't just miss Jacob JDL, because I just turned him onto Earthborn Rangers, and so I can prove to you I am an ambassador for you all, and the glory that is that amazing game. I think I missed him. He tuned in during the Be Right Back screen. It does rule, dude. It does rule. I wonder, do you have any thoughts? Because I've seen some discussion online of people saying that it becomes very samey, that it becomes repetitive, that there's not enough variety in the cards and stuff like that. Yo, Levi, how's it going? Yeah, I'm still here, man. It's been a long guitar stream today, but we're about to switch over to math fairly soon. They just announced the board game. Yeah, I'm curious about the board game for real. I have to say, I think that the expandable card game is a little too much for my wife right now. Unfortunately, it's just a little too complex for her. But I'm still playing it solo. I'm playing it two-handed solo, and I'm telling her about the story whenever I'm playing it. She's studying for a big exam, a big licensing exam, and I'm playing it at the same time, and I interrupt her, and I'm like, hey, look, there's this crazy situation. Do you think I should travel to this location or that? Dude, I just did the face your fears thing. Oh man, there were some recent games that were amazing, Tim. Like it's super hard to describe, I guess, and not interesting to other people. But we did the face your fears thing, where that like angsty, edgy, that like edgelord teenager is like daring you to go to the haunted location or something, and some other the kid from Meadow who is like, oh, let's go check out this haunted house. We did that. We failed, unfortunately. Missed it. Didn't get the reward card. The emergent narrative is so fun. I mean, I really enjoy it. Interesting. Yeah, they don't care about like the narrative, like the theme, you think? Or I like the narrative a lot. Like I really like the theme, the story, the world, and everything. I can definitely find myself getting lost in that world. I mean, there's a lot of comparisons to Arkham Horror. I haven't played Arkham Horror. It sounds like Arkham Horror is excellent, but it doesn't spark joy to me to go like live in a, Lovecraftian universe as much as like the really nice solar punk world of Earthborn Rangers. And yeah, what's up, Levi? I'm about to switch over to I'm about to switch over to the games to the math stream. Can you explain to me how to decipher the key of a melody without knowing the tonic? I can't. I don't know. Tim might be able to explain that much better than me. I'm not very good at like deciphering things by ear. But some other people are. Luna be creeping. Like Luna's doing her thing. Hi, Luna. Yo, Tim, Garrigon, Tom Crossley Music. I have a recital stream coming up on Sunday. Live classical guitar concert. So much pressure and everything. And it's my spring quarterly concert is on Sunday. I hope to see you all if you can make it. Sunday, 8 p.m. New York time. 8 p.m. Eastern. Which would be 7.5 hours from now. In 7.5 hours is 8 p.m. my time. Alright, so we're doing some Villalobos Etude 1. Arkham Horror is dope, but they're very different games. Can you describe why you think that they're different games? Arkham sounds really cool. I don't know, I don't want to sign up for another, like, huge commitment, like, lifestyle game. It sounds like Arkham people spend lots of money. There's a lot of money to spend on Arkham. I'm enjoying this like first cycle of Earthborn Rangers where I'm just like, yeah, I can get into this. Like this is not so bad. I left a comment on one of the recent Covenant videos on one of the recent live streams that like, man, I just miss cycles 1 and 2 of freaking Netrunner, dude. Like, I know I bring this up every time that you're here, Tim, but like when the game was still small enough to fit in my brain, because like I'm a hobbyist, like, I mean, everybody's a hobbyist in that kind of game, but like I'm definitely more casual than like all the other tournament players and everything. But like for 2 cycles I was like, yeah, I can know every single card I have the whole playset in my head. But once it got to like 3 or 4 cycles of cards, I was just like, nah, that's too much. I don't care. Like it's just too combinatorially complex. Too much. I don't care enough to learn that many different cards. Um, yeah, Earthborn is all about the story and the experience. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Arkham sounds a bit more like a puzzle game and more about the mechanics. I was gonna say like it's a little more about the mechanics, right? But like Earthborn has really cool mechanics. Um, Maybe that's what people are complaining about. In Earthborn, you like can kind of learn the terrain cards, right? Like in Earthborn, you can learn and memorize the terrain cards and know how to deal with every time that you're dealing with the woods or the ravine or whatever, right? That's what I've seen online. Some people say. Yeah, I'm definitely tempted in just the core set. I do like co-op games so far, but I see myself playing it solo. Unfortunately, I just don't. I don't have a gaming group around here. Somebody was telling me that I should start a tabletop stream, and I was like, that would be fun, but it's hard to do it unless you know people in person to do a tabletop stream. Yeah, absolutely. You can learn the land, etc. But that's so cool to me. It makes me feel like an actual ranger learning the areas. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've heard as the rebuttal. It's like, well, yeah, but you become a ranger. You know how to deal with the land. You can stream some solo play. That's tempting. That's extremely tempting. I've thought of that. It would be kind of cool to do that. I think, like restart Earthborn. Maybe do Arkham. I've definitely thought of it. Tim, are you a math person, by the way? I don't. Do you know about my new math channel? New in air quotes. I I ran this channel for a while last year, and now I'm restarting it. And dude, it is growing. It is growing so much faster right now than the guitar stream. Arkham Core is great. Arkham is one of my all-timers, so no shade. Tons of fun to be had, especially if you like the theme. You're not huge on the Cthulhu theming, but you still love it. Oh, really? You love math? Oh, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I studied pure math in my undergrad, and I'm running this other stream now where I'm just like destroying this book in linear algebra. Like, dude, this book is literally falling apart right now. It is actually in pieces now. Like the spine is broken, and one of these pieces completely falls apart. Yeah, there it is. We are destroying this book, working every single exercise in that book. And now I'm starting to add in calculus and representation theory. So some high school math and some graduate level math as well. Math is a little wider of a net than guitar in general. I think. It's hard to say because when I have momentum here and YouTube is putting this in the shorts feed, I think that classical music is a universally interesting. Anybody can enjoy some nice music, right? But if like YouTube Shorts is putting like graduate level math in the shorts feed, I don't think many people are watching that. But every single person in the world has learned some math, to get through school. I mean, almost every single person in the world has learned math in school to graduate high school. Very dope. What inspired this? Well, it's just an equal passion to me. So I did my undergrad in math, and right now I'm like, a year ago I was like, I want to try to be a full-time streamer. I want to see if I can make that work, like and I'll pull in my other talent slash hobby, quote unquote, of math, and it was sort of working, sort of not. Right now, I'm restarting the math channel because yes, that would still be a dream if I can like pursue craftsmanship, deliberate practice streams, and be like a motivational, deliberate practice streamer. Dude, like I would just practice guitar and math every day for the rest of my life, happily, so happily. But more realistically, right now, I am trying to teach math and like become a high school teacher and just teach kids. Like, dude, tech is so boring now. I'm not interested in going back to a coding job. So that's like the much more realistic thing. And in order to do that, I want to practice every single day. And running a practice stream is a cool way to try to make that happen, I think. Luna, stop being crazy. Kitty cat. Nice, that's awesome. Good math teachers are so huge. A good math teacher makes all the difference. Yeah, and I've been a tutor for a long time. I've been a tutor for the last few years. Like after the Google layoffs, I've been math tutoring, and I tutored throughout undergraduate, throughout college. So I wish guitar was an orchestral instrument. Yeah. There's just no money at all in classical guitar. There's nothing. Like, classical guitar doesn't even have orchestra jobs. You can't teach high school band if you learn classical guitar. Like, you're not even qualified to teach high school band. And there's, like, no schools out there that teach classical guitar. Like, some schools offer a guitar class, but that's, like, rock guitar. Like, you're going to be teaching rock guitar to kids. Yeah, classical guitar is so niche. There's no money in it. There's no jobs in it. It's a stupid idea to pursue the guitar professionally. So, classical guitar isn't even the adopted kid. Yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. So Tim is a classical guitarist who then turned to other pursuits. It's a very common story, I think. People who study classical guitar in college then do something else because there's no money to be made in the classical guitar. Yeah, weddings, but weddings even are kind of rare, I feel. Restaurants or coffee shops, yeah, I should be doing that. I should be absolutely hitting up every single restaurant nearby. Dude, if on the other end of this whole adventure is just that I can play a restaurant every day and get free food, like under the table, like from restaurants, that sounds awesome. Like, dude, like if I could just get free food from playing, I would happily do that. At this point, I would, yeah, that's a good goal. You're worth more than that, JC. Well, thank you for your vote of confidence. I actually am a actual paid professional concert guitarist now. I just put on a paid concert for a online community for older adults, I think is the correct way to say it. It's an online community for older adults. And I just put on my third or fourth paid concert for them. And I got paid multiple hundreds of dollars to put on a concert. And then they emailed me a few days later. and I thought that their email was going to say, sorry, we've loved the series, but we just don't have the budget to continue. But no, that's not what the email said. The email said, we loved it. We can't wait to schedule the next one. In fact, we want to sign you up for another program of ours. So, like, not only do they want to continue for a fourth, but they're also signing me up for a separate program, and they're asking for more. So I thought that they were going to cancel, but they're asking for more from the same group. So hell yeah, paid professional. I can think of other YouTubers out here who are not paid concerting guitarists. So hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you've played at some retirement homes and stuff, which was a great time. It's so amazing. It's like so meaningful to me. I want to do that more this year. More retirement homes, other like volunteering things like hospitals. Like, dude, I just want to play for people, not just on YouTube, but also in person. Yeah, you want to be able to play banjo at bars on weekends. That's sick. You should. You should, dude. That's so cool. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a real accomplishment. I am a professional concert guitarist. Side hustle, maybe. Maybe it's a side hustle. Maybe it's not a lot, but I'm being paid regularly to perform concerts. That's fucking awesome. I emailed the VA years ago and they never got back to me. But yes, like the VA, hospitals, retirement homes, maybe do a couple concerts for myself, like try to set up something at the library or schools. Yep. Yeah. All right. Back to Etude 1. Oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. Well, after this etude, I'm going to raid my own secondary channel, and we're going to practice mathematics on the other channel. So if you can stick around or check in again in an hour or 30 minutes, in 30 minutes I'll be on the other channel streaming more like a madman. Which reminds me, I need to schedule the stream. Day 64. Day 64, Practicing Math Live, Chapter 6 on orthogonality. Chapter 6, orthogonality. Linear algebra, that is. Chapter 6. Oops, not 12:40. I need to schedule this. Let's put it at 1 o'clock, 15 minutes from now. Okay. Scheduled. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mathematics. Yeah, very addictive. I need to... That breaks everything here. Switching accounts, like, really makes everything weird on YouTube. Quick maths. take care, Tim. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. And thanks again for the EBR recommendation. Really enjoying it. Oh, yeah, there was this other story, dude, the craziest day where I, like, played the ending of this day just perfectly. Dude, it involved player 1 attacking player 2's dog, Oru, just in order to, like, wait for player 2 to intentionally trigger the loose boulders to attack player 1 and get out of the way as obstacles. Like, player 2 was just intentionally trying multiple times to get the environment to, like, make the loose boulders fall. And, like, player 1, like, had to just, like, attack Oru with the hiking staff. Like, it was wild. And, like, player 1 had to, like, exhaust the other set of loose boulders. And if something went wrong in the process, there was going to be a lingering injury due to 4 injuries from 2 sets of boulders. It was amazing. And everything had to line up, like the exact right challenge card, because player 1 was out of cards, so it had to be in that round. It was wild. It was amazing and just perfectly worked out to travel. Anyways. Yeah, I am. Thank you, dude. Have I ever played Choro #1? No, I haven't. I'd like to learn it someday. That's a great piece, but I've never learned it. Right now we are doing the Etude 1 though. Hey, swag, what's up, man? I don't know why, but Choro #1's tune sounds so lame to me. Okay, I didn't want to say it, but I also think it's actually really lame. I don't like that piece that much. It's okay, like it is kind of catchy. I liked it for a while, and then I got really sick of it or something. Like, I don't know. Now it is kind of lame. It is kind of a lame piece. Thanks, Alan, for being the one to say it. I liked it, and then I got tired of it. Ooh, 2 hours of CS. What are you learning about? Sustainability and AI. Yeah, that is a topic. I'm glad that they're teaching that, because that doesn't seem like real computer science. Like, computer science is really kind of more of a math thing. But I'm glad that they're teaching that, because that is very relevant. As a philosophy minor who took 3 different ethics classes, I'm very happy to hear that they're finally teaching some ethics to computer scientists. Hey, take care, Alan. Great to see you, man. Oh no, AI is very computer science, of course. But talking about ethics doesn't, like, ethics is more of a philosophy thing, and sustainability, like, ethics and sustainability kind of, they are related to computer science, but it's not computer science itself. I mean, of course AI is. Yeah. Well, that's great. Are you interested in AI specifically? Like, traditionally, it's not traditionally like people think of mathematics, like computer science, as a sub-discipline of math, being like analysis of algorithms, like data structures and algorithms. But we should think of computer science to include things like ethics, and we should include ethics in a standard computer science degree. Like, that's great. That's good that you're studying that, because it matters. It matters a lot right now. Yeah, why not? I mean, do you want to like apply AI to problems, or you don't want to work on the AI itself? Is that what you're saying? two that I would probably end my suffering before I finish the uni courses. Yeah, dude, you want to make sure that you're studying something that doesn't make you feel that bad. What else are you interested in? Are you interested in math by any chance? Are you a math person, Swag? Because I'm about to go raid my secondary channel in 1 minute. Yeah. I'm a little late actually on this. So thank you everybody for watching. I am going to go practice some mathematics on my second channel. Sometimes you are into maths. Okay, hell yeah, dude. I am studying linear algebra, which is incredibly useful if you're interested in AI. You need to understand linear algebra really well. So I'll play a quick song, and then I'm going to live redirect to my other channel, and then I will see you all there. Dude, that was Carcassi, actually. That was Carcassi Etude 1. Dude, what do you mean, what a shame? That was it. That was Carcassi 1. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, you meant 7. I know. You know what? I'm on a mission to get y'all to listen to other Carcassi besides Carcassi 7. Carcassi 7 officially overrated. Carcassi 7. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the math channel if you can make it. Take care, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. You're on a mission to learn Carcassi 7. Yeah, you'll get there, dude. You'll get there. All right. See you.